The 2019 film Joker is set in Gotham City in the year 1981 and introduces Arthur Fleck, a mentally ill professional clown who aspires to be a stand-up comedian. Arthur lives with his similarly ill mother Penny, and the two struggle to make ends meet. As Arthur pursues his comedy career, he is ridiculed by his coworkers, strangers on the street, and audience members in the crowd, due to his awkward personality and a neurological disorder that causes random outbursts of laughter. The down on his luck Arthur finds comfort in his neighbor Sophie and begins to pursue her romantically. After being attacked by thugs on the street, Arthur's coworker Randall gives him a gun for protection. Unfortunately, when Arthur exposes that gun while performing as a clown, he is fired from his only source of income. While riding home on the subway, distraught by the unfortunate turns his life has taken, Arthur is mocked and assaulted by a group of businessmen from Wayne Investments. Arthur snaps, killing the men and fleeing the scene. The killings are publicly condemned by Thomas Wayne, the billionaire CEO of Wayne Investments, who is running for mayor of Gotham City. But many oppressed and overlooked citizens of Gotham begin to rally around the mysterious clown killer as their hero. Despite the public support, Arthur's life continues to spiral. Gotham's social services program has its budget cut, making it impossible for Arthur to afford his medication for his mental health. Sophie attends one of Arthur's stand-up sets, but the crowd mocks his awkwardly delivered jokes and his uncontrollable laughing fits. Footage from his onstage bombing is played on the talk show of Arthur's favorite comedian Murray Franklin, where Murray makes fun of Arthur and labels him a joker. Meanwhile, Arthur discovers secret letters that his mother Penny has been writing to Thomas Wayne, claiming that Arthur is in fact Thomas's illegitimate son. Arthur travels to Wayne Manor to investigate, confronting Thomas's young son Bruce before being turned away by the family butler Alfred. Thomas attacks Arthur, warning him to not go near Bruce again and affirming that he is not Arthur's actual father. Arthur then travels to Arkham State Hospital to further investigate the truth of his birth, and discovers in his mother's medical files that she was a mentally unwell woman who adopted Arthur alongside her abusive boyfriend, allowing the young Arthur to be subjected to extensive abuse. Distraught over his findings, Arthur murders his mother and turns to Sophie for comfort, who in turn reveals that her romantic feelings for Arthur are just a figment of his imagination. As Arthur's mental state continues to deteriorate, he is invited to appear on Murray Franklin's talk show. As Arthur prepares for his appearance, he is visited by his former colleagues Randall and Garrity. The unhinged Arthur murders Randall before being chased away by a pair of detectives, investigating him for the murders of the Wayne Investments employees. Arthur leads the cops into a crowd of protesters who support the clown killer, leading to a full-on riot in the crowd. One of the protesters is accidentally shot, while the detectives are beaten by the rest of the crowd, allowing Arthur to escape. While appearing on Murray Franklin's show, Arthur insists on being introduced as the Joker. While live on air, Arthur tells a series of dark jokes that fall flat, confronts Murray for embarrassingly ridiculing him, confesses to the subway murders, and condemns Gotham's mistreatment and abandonment of the downtrodden and mentally ill, all before shooting Murray dead in front of a horrified audience. Arthur is arrested for his many crimes, while protesters in the streets grow larger in number, rioting against a system that only serves the rich. One of the rioters confronts the Wayne family in an alleyway, murdering Thomas and his wife Martha, but sparing Bruce. Arthur is freed from his police transport and celebrated by a crowd of loyal supporters, finally earning the admiration he has craved for so long. As the film comes to a close, Arthur finds himself imprisoned at Arkham Asylum, recounting his story to a therapist. As orderlies try to subdue the former clown, a bloodied Arthur sings to himself, finally content.